guys, welcome back to my channel. So we've got another little day in the life of a PT video today, and I'm actually doing something quite different today. I'm going on a radio show. How random. It's called Hills FM. But yeah, so I'm just getting ready for work. I'm not having breakfast this morning at home. I'm gonna have it at work. I've got one of these little pots of protein cereal from a brand called Elate. Really cool. There's like, I think about 190 calories. I just tracked it. 15 grams of protein, about 17 grams of carbs. So really good for cereal. Really cute. I had some when I was there. They kind of taste like, you know them Choco Rocks. And then I've also got this and some pineapple. So my plan is, I've got a couple of clients. Then I'm gonna have probably the cereal. Then I'm gonna train. Then I'll probably have the yogurt and pineapple. Oh yeah, I've got some pineapple in my bag as well. So I'll have that together. Go do the radio show. And then go back to work for a little bit, and then it will be lunchtime. So yeah, really excited. I'm having a bit of a breakout on the face. I think I wore too much makeup over the weekend, like, you know, too often. Right, let's go. Now we're in the staff room. I'm just gonna have some of my little cereal pop that I bought. I've just done my 30-minute incline walk. I did 6% incline at 3 miles an hour. Slay. For half an hour, and while I did it, I edited a few photos and videos. I've still got so many more to edit. I'll have to get a few incline walks in this week, I reckon, so I can get them all done. But yeah, so yeah, just in that, and then I'm just gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna train legs. I just wanted to do the walk fasted, and not there's necessarily research behind that that's better, but I just feel like I want to eat before I lift, and I wasn't hungry earlier, so yeah. But how cute does my little cereal look? She's gonna get all the gains from it. Let me taste test. I haven't had this flavour. It literally tastes like Cocoa Pop wraps. You know the ones. We're training legs. I feel like every time I film my workouts, I'm bloody training legs. I swear I do train upper body. I promise. I've got guns of absolute steel. But yeah, I feel like it's because I tend to do these videos on a Monday. And Monday is leg day, so yeah, that's probably why. Sorry about that. Anyway, we're back on legs. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably gonna be very similar to the last leg day you saw me do. Maybe slight variance in the exercises, but a general similar structure. So the plan is, I've already done a 30-minute incline walk as my little warm-up / get the steps in. So now I'm gonna do just a couple of like banded kicks. I find them really useful for sort of glute activation. Then I'm going to do barbell hip thrusts today. I have been quite often doing the booty builder machine recently. I really like it, but I try to alternate between, on alternating leg days, I'll do the barbell hip thrusts versus the machine. Really like both, so yeah, just enjoy the variation. Then I'm hoping, obviously all being well, that things are free to use. Oh, my butt's on fire. I'm hoping to do belted squat machine, leg press, and some abductor kicks. And to be honest, that's probably going to be all I've got time for today. Might get a few extra bits in, we'll see. Might do some back extensions as well. But yeah, because I've obviously got to head off and do my little radio show. How wholesome is that? It's so cute. I've also, just when I was on the treadmill, I was editing some videos. I'm gonna do some clams. I was editing some videos of that I did at the weekend for content, and I did one that was like how to lower the calories in your Starbucks, and oh, that kills so bad. And yeah, it's really cute. So basically, I'll talk you through it on here because obviously I didn't vlog it. I just did a video. It's on my Insta if you want to go look at the exact thing. But basically, it's how to take your pumpkin spice latte, because it's spooky season, from 422 calories to, I think it's 177. Oh, and it's by downsizing it from a tall to a grande, because who the fuck needs a tall? The grande was too big, I couldn't even finish it. I did all the calculations, and then I assumed the grande was the smallest one, but there's actually a smaller one, so you could make it even lower calorie by getting whatever the smallest is. I don't know the terminology, I don't know the lingo of Starbucks. I normally say, can you give me the smallest? But I didn't say that because I didn't think it would look cool in the video. So yeah, anyway, there will be a smaller one that will be even lower calorie. but we'll go with that for what we're talking about now. And then you just ask for no cream and no topping, which means you still have the pumpkin spice in it, so it still tastes like pumpkin spice. And then swap it to almond milk instead of, it ordinarily comes with semi-skimmed, and the almond milk is actually lower calorie than the skimmed milk, which is quite interesting. And I don't think you would know that it's not like dairy milk in there. So yeah, that's my little hack if you're a pumpkin spice latte lover. Swap your milk, get no cream. Who the fuck needs the cream? Like, it's not adding anything to your drink apart from loads of extra calories, in my opinion. Right, let's lift some things. Woo! Woo! Get the phone out of the way. It's gonna get run over. Oh, I need this a little higher. I love these new hip thrust benches we've got at the gym. I think they're so sick. Let me swap this over so you can hear me rabbling on. But yeah, love these. They're so much more comfortable than, I used to always just do it against like a normal bench. And like, it was slightly too high. Well, there's a few benches we've got in here. Some are like plastics and really uncomfy. Some were slightly too high, so you'd have to like hunk up, which in my opinion were the best ones. And then there's some which have like a ridge, which were okay if you were doing it light, but because they're not straight, I found if I went heavy, I got a really bad pain in my back. I actually went for a sports charge once about it and I couldn't figure out what it was. And I realised it was happening after leg day, and he was like, leg day? He was like, what could you be doing? He asked me what exercise I was doing, and he goes, what bench do you use? And I was said, and he was like, that's literally what it is, it's the bench. Swap the bench up. So yeah, life hack. Right, let's go. Okay, we need to go heavier. Let's go get more weights. Okay, set number 2. I've added 30 kg, so we've gone from, oh, that was sore in my butt. We've gone from 60 to 90. Life hack. I use a bumper plate for the first plate, and then I just stick on the normal plates, because I just find the bumper plates can be a bit of a pain to get on and off. And obviously being a PT, like, you need to be like efficient. Not obviously my own workout as such, but like when I'm with clients. So that's my little hack to be quicker. I think it works perfectly. Right, let's do this. Get comfy. Oh, that was hard work. Let's go heavier. She's a psychopath. Okay, we've added another 30, so we're on 120, I reckon. This is probably the heaviest I'll go today. We're a bit tight for time, that's for sure. Right, let's do this. Okay, mentally prepare. They felt nice, I like that. Right, I'm gonna do one more set. I'm gonna film this set on my phone for the gram. Oh, God, I feel a bit dizzy. Lovely stuff. Plot twist. We are in fact doing RDLs because the machine I want for squats is being used, so we're rejigging. Gotta be done. The life of a busy gym. It's not actually even busy. I think it's just a popular machine. Jesus Christ. Definitely need to put music over that because I was like grunting away like a little boy. Fucking hell. Well, a bloke in the gym. I'm hot. I'm gonna do one more set. I'm gonna do that same weight. I know I can go heavier on these, but I feel the engagement a lot more being slightly lighter, so I prefer to just do that. Guys, I'm so hot. Yeah, look the part.
Look the part. That was Rari Workout by Lethal Bizzle. As I said, listeners, we have on Ellie Bird, who's in the studio now, and she's talking about all things fitness and her 75 Happy Challenge. Ellie, welcome to Hills 98.6 FM. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm not too bad at all.
Good.
There's an echo in my ear with these headphones. I'm not sure if there's a problem with this microphone, but yes, I'm very, very well. I'm so happy to have you in the studio.
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here. So, Ellie, tell us a little bit about what you do.
So I'm a personal trainer, and I have been now for about 7 years. So lots of experience in the industry, and main reason I'm here is actually because this week I've started a 75 Happy Fitness Challenge. So it's basically just a free fitness challenge where I'm just encouraging people to do things each day that are going to release our happiness hormones. So we've got 4 happiness hormones. We've got endorphins, serotonin, oxytocin and dopamine, and they all have a different response in our body, but they all give us that feeling of happiness. And yeah, I just think one of the main things about exercise is realising the benefit that it makes you feel great. And I think that is what, in my opinion, keeps you going and makes you want to do it all the time, because you miss that feeling if you don't do it. So I really want to encourage other people to understand that and to use that as their motivation to exercise. So I thought what we could do is do a challenge where for 75 days, which is a great amount of time to kind of build a really good habit, to do things that are going to give us that feeling of happiness, release those endorphins. So yeah, so basically I'm just here to try and promote people to, you know, join in with the challenge, do things that make them feel happy. And not even all of them are necessarily exercise or anything like that. Like I've basically made a big PDF with like loads of tick lists for each hormones, and some of them are just things like little things like give your like pet a hug and like give someone a compliment and things like that, but things in your day-to-day that are going to make you feel good. And I think it's good to look at life with a well-rounded approach, and I think if you do that and you're doing all these small things, it's going to make you feel better, and that's probably going to make you want to exercise more. So yeah, that's why we're here today.
It sounds like an amazing challenge.
Yeah.
And you started this a couple of days ago, was it?
On Saturday, yeah.
Saturday.
The reason I started it on Saturday was because I wanted the 75 days, for me anyway, to end at the end of November. So it ends then on the last day of November. So I thought we're in a good habit then for the Christmas season to begin. So yeah, 75 days. But obviously you could start at any point. And even if you miss days, it doesn't matter. It's just about kind of learning, you know, balance and implementing those things where you can. And once you start to realise benefit from them, you'll naturally want to do them every day anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, sounds great. So you're saying you can pat a dog, you go to the gym.
Yeah.
What other sort of things could we do then? Would you say in these 75?
So if I read you the actual list, so for our endorphins, so
Yeah.
that's the pain relief hormone.
Yeah.
We've got exercise, stretching, going in a sauna, dancing. So I mean, you could include your night out if you want to. That's technically dancing.
Yeah.
And then we've got serotonin. So that's the feeling of contentment. So that one, we've got time with friends, having a cold shower, a walk in nature, spending time outdoors. So like I say, they're not all necessarily even exercise, but it's just things that are going to bring a positive feeling into your life. And then we've got oxytocin, so that's the love hormone. So that's the one where it comes into giving our pet a hug. We love cuddling our pets. Giving somebody a hug, giving somebody a compliment. So So just things that kind of make us feel connected. And obviously there's so many other ways you can do that, but I just think doing one kind of leads on to doing the next, because you enjoy that feeling that you get from it. And then dopamine is our reward feeling. So on there we've got to do a to-do list, to set a goal, to meditate. And again, there's so many more things you could do, but I've just kind of listed a few so it's not overwhelming for people. And yeah, hopefully like once you start doing one, you'll be more inclined to do more, because you'll know that positive feeling you get from it. So yeah, like I said, they're not even necessarily all fitness related, but I think it's good to have that well-rounded approach towards life, and that, you know, all those things are going to make you feel more positive, and then you're going to want to kind of exercise more, be in that healthier, more active like body. So yeah.
That sounds very, very interesting. I'm thinking I'm going to jump on myself.
Join in.
And you can join, like I said, anytime.
Yeah, so I've just got the PDF on my social media. So if you literally go to my Instagram, it's on a highlight there. If you're a bit confused about that, just drop me a message on any of my social medias and I'll send it to you. And yeah, each day you could print it off and tick it. A lot of people post it on their Instagram story and just put little ticks on the boxes they've done. It's nice for a bit of accountability then. And they've also got a Facebook group where some of the people like send it into there. So yeah, however makes it accountable for you really. I think having somewhere you do share it with someone, even if it's a friend that you say, oh, this is what I did today, does just help. I think accountability is always good. I think that's why I guess my job as a personal trainer is really helpful for people as well. Like they have that accountability of me saying, what have you done since your last session? Have you done this? Have you done what we said? So yeah, I think accountability is important, which is why I've kind of made the group, and I've made it something people can share to their social media. So yeah, I think it's a nice way to do it with a little checklist.
Yeah, that's great. I think I'm going to jump on this challenge. And we can tag you in as well, can we?
Yes, so you can tag me. So my Instagram for all my work stuff is Ellie Bird Fitness. So that's probably the best place to kind of find me and find out all the information about it.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for letting us know that. We're going to talk a little bit more about fitness after this next track we're going to play. Next track is Kelly Rowland, Like This.
Well, that's where the music plays, and it is.
It's your echo. That was Kelly Rowland, Like This. And we are joined in the studio today by Ellie Bird from JD Gym. And we're talking about a 75 day, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
happy challenge. And so Ellie, I just want to know where this fitness journey all started. I know when in between that track was playing, we were talking about, what you did before that. But let the listeners know, so let them know about your journey and where it all began.
Yeah, so I've always been pretty active. Like from a young age, I've done sort of dance and stuff. When I was 16, I just started going to the gym, like had a trainer myself, kind of learnt the ropes, learnt all about form and everything. And then I did human bioscience at uni. During my degree, I did my personal training qualification just off my own back. Purely because I actually wanted to go into physiotherapy, because I always knew I wanted to help people, and I really found the human body interesting, so kind of went that route. And then I started PTing part-time, went travelling for a year, came back, and I just knew after I went travelling, like I wanted a job that I kind of woke up every day and felt excited to go and do, and that I look forward to. So I came back, did a little internship, which I really enjoyed, which was in cardiac rehabilitation, which is kind of similar to personal training, but for people who have had like heart attacks, strokes, things like that. And then after that, I was kind of reflecting, like, do I want to carry on in that industry, or do I want to do personal training? And I thought, there's no time like the present, like give it a go, because obviously I'm self-employed, so it's kind of building up that clientele. So I just shooted the shot, and here we are years later. So yeah, it's been a really good journey, and I've pretty much since I've been full-time in personal training, I've worked at JD Gym in Coventry, and I absolutely love it there, and I think that's a good factor as well, like working somewhere nice, like a great environment. So yeah, that's pretty much how I got into it really. Just initially, I always knew I wanted to help people, knew I wanted to be in like the fitness industry. But yeah, it was just kind of figuring out where I fit into that, and I think for me, personal training is the place.
Yeah, sure is. The endorphins that it releases is amazing. I know myself, like when I start my day and I've been to the gym, I'm absolutely flying and buzzing. There is no better way to start the day. Would you say to our listeners, is there any like best time for people to train? Like, would you say what kind of tips also would you give our listeners to get into fitness? Because it can be quite scary, can't it?
Definitely.
Into a gym.
Yeah, it can be overwhelming at first, I think, especially if you're not used to that environment. But I'd say like just start small. Like for example, you could start with just home workouts, especially if you're someone that's busy and like going to the gym just doesn't fit your schedule, you could start with home workouts, doing those. I actually have home workout programs, so it makes it nice and easy to follow there in real time, because even with home workouts, I think there can be a barrier of like, but what do I do? And like, I don't know how to do anything. And so have a little bit of guidance, even if it is kind of like we say, following a video, getting a trainer if you are coming to the gym, like those things definitely help. Go from my morning clients, I've got some sweet potatoes in the air fryer. I'm just going to make a bit of a salad, because basically it's the day before the food shop. You know what I'm saying here? So it's the day where you've kind of got to use everything that's left from last week's food shop that you didn't quite use. So I'm just doing that. So I'm going to make a bit of a tuna salad. So, woo! Fun, fun, fun. I'll let you know how it goes. A big old salad. I've got sweet potato, cucumber, spring onion and tomato, baby spinach, and then tuna and mayo. I've had a little mug cake from Protein World. The laundry is in. And yeah, I've just been editing some videos. I'm just gonna carry on doing that, have a shower, and then we're going back to work. Short lunch break today. It'll be my work day vlog.
Work day?
Yeah.
What's that?
You know, day in the life of a PT.
Oh right. This is the part of the day where she comes to see her personal chef.
What are we cooking up? Don't show that pan there. Don't watch the pan.
I ain't got a lid, so I'm just using the pan.
Yeah, we're having din-dins.
But we got some curry chicken right here with some chicken thighs. Ellie ain't having that, obviously.
I'm not having that.
Got the chicken thighs, and we've got potatoes, scotch bonnie.
They're hot, don't eat them. Disclaimer.
And then we've got the rice and peas.
Mistake.
Look at this up in here.
Stunning.
Caribbean kitchen.
Stunning. Yeah, literally. Call it. This is like Esme's 2.0. If you know, you know. If I go massive. Slay. I just did a consultation in the car outside of here after pole class. Productive queen. What am I having? I'm having salmon.
You're having jerk salmon.
Jerk salmon. Get to know.
Only Caribbean food kitchen.
Yeah, that's the rules. Dinner. It's a bit dark in here. Let's give you a little flashlight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, we're back in the kitchen. So last night we went for a really nice walk. I say really nice, it was just around like where my boyfriend lives, but like it was so cute. Yeah, it's actually really cold at night now. We had a storm like 2 nights ago and it was so cold on our walk. I was like, I'm cold, it's winter. But yeah, now it's the next morning. I've been to work already. Well, it's the next afternoon. It's lunchtime, that's what it is. Been to work and then I've just gone and done a food shop. So I thought to finish the vlog, I would show you what I got in my food shop. So really annoyingly, it actually took me an hour to do this food shop, which I just think is bloody ridiculous, but it's quite a big shop for me, and I spent like £75, ridiculous. But for me, for one person, so annoying. To be fair, I bought cat food, but what was I going to say? But yeah, it's annoying. I feel like the Aldi near me just doesn't have everything you need. So like, I did in my shop and I was like, I'm going to have to go Morrison's because they didn't have the cat food I needed. They didn't have the seasonings I needed. And I bought all the food for what I was going to make. I'm going to make like this like Jamaican chickpea curry. I'm going to put some prawns in it as well. But they didn't have 2 of the bits I needed for that. And I thought, well, there's no point me trying to make it without everything. So anyway, I had to go to Morrison's. And they don't really do like any like soya mince or chicken or anything. So I went and bought that as well. So anyway, we've got some eggs and bread. Here we go. They're going to be eaten together. That's my little like. I love eggs on toast. It's like a little go-to thing. I've actually got some golden things in here though. Some good purchases have been made. I'm going to put this away as I go, so I'm going to keep wandering away. I finally found these. So happy about it. The mini protein pancake bites. I've wanted them for so long, and I've never had them when I've gone into Aldi. So I saw them and I was like, I gotta have them. And do you know what? I think they were only about £1.10, which I thought they'd be more than that. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get them, like little cute dessert. My boyfriend likes pancakes a lot, so why not? Got some grapes, little snack. Got some straws. I thought I could have them with the pancake / snack. I like to have picky fruit. That's a big life hack from me. Have picky fruit so you can pick at the fruit. Got milk swapped to almond today. I normally get soya, and I decided to read the back of the carton, and it turns out that almond milk is hella lower calories. What made me do that is, I think I mentioned that I made a TikTok about lowering the calories. I'm still here. lowering the calories in your, what's it called, in your Starbucks pumpkin spice latte. And I realised their almond milk was way lower calorie than their soy, and I was like, maybe that's a common trend, and turns out it is. So yeah, we're swapping to almond. I like them all anyway. I've got some protein yogurts. Haven't tried this flavour before. Vanilla. I've never had that one. Normally they have salted caramel. This is my favourite flavour, passion fruit. Two of them. Got a raspberry one. And I got one of the little chocky pots. I really like having this with some strawberries, and I don't even eat it. Look at this. I don't even eat it in one go. Like I space it out. So that's a little life hack for you. And you put these away. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. What a mess. All right, and then I've just got some tinned bits, which I'm going to use for the for that Jamaican curry thing I'm going to make. They're all for that. There's some spares. And then I've just got a few extra like kidney beans and mince. No, what's it called? Tomatoes. I thought I've got the mince stuff, so I might use that. Got some salmon. Got some broccoli in the other bag. I'm going to have salmon and broccoli probably a few times. I also got some good seasoning to go on that. I'll show you that in a sec. Got some, I've not had this before, the pineapple cottage cheese, because I normally get this one, which is the chive or whatever. Low fat, really good, really high protein. I got the low fat one, and it's half the pot is 123 calories, and there's quite a lot of protein in it. Let me find, so in 100 grams, which would be a third of the pot, there's 82 calories and 12 grams of protein. I think that's really good. So yeah, got them, got some tuna. I just like to have bits like that because I think tuna and stuff's so easy to just have a little high protein meal. Oh, treating myself to some of the, this is melting, it needs to go in the freezer ASAP. The low calorie ice cream they do. It's only like $2.30 I think in the Aldi, which I think is quite good because in, obviously if you buy like Halo Top or whatever, love that, but it's so expensive. It's about £5 and I just think, I don't really think it's worth it. Like I'd rather not have ice cream. So yeah, I bought that one. I'm gonna have that with the pancakes and the straws. Very exciting. Then we have got, what have I not showed you? You don't need to see my toiletries, but put them over there. Curry powder to go in that Jamaican thing I'm gonna make as well. Right, part number 2. This is from Morrison's. So I've got, oh, I actually got the vegan nuggets instead of vegan chicken because I had a look at the back. Oh guys, trying not to eat meat like is funny because everything's just so high in carbs. Like, so these basically have got practically the same calories and macros as the chicken pieces. And I thought, I'm just gonna buy the nuggets, mix it up a bit. I always have the chicken pieces, so yeah. And then I got the mince. I really like them. And then I got some garlic to go in the curry thing I'm gonna make. This jerk seasoning, she's delicious to go on the salmon. That's right, guys. And then allspice to go in the curry thing I'm gonna make. As you can see, everything here is basically aimed at that one meal. I think that's an annoying thing, you know. Oh god, so much stuff going on here. You know when you're like making a meal like that, I feel like you need so much stuff for it. Like I don't often cook things like that because I find it quite irritating to have to buy like a million spices. But and I know once I've got them, but I've got a whole rack over there and like this ain't on it, so I had to go buy it. You know, like yeah, just a bit annoying. So anyway, right, we've got rice cakes, so they're going with these little what are they called, cottage cheeses. Tomatoes, again, guess what this is all for? That one meal. Obviously I'm going to meal prep it, I'm going to probably eat it like 5 times. Carrots, some little oranges, because they've got squashed in the bag. Oh, heartbreaking. One of them going in the bin. Yeah, some more rice cakes. I've had a bit of a cold, so I tried to get some oranges. Broccoli to go with the salmon meal. More broccoli and cauliflower to go in the curry meal. And some potatoes. It looks like I'm cooking for a whole family for that meal. That's the other thing, isn't it? Like, I can see why people do HelloFresh and stuff, because realistically, like, I'm making like one meal and I've probably got enough to make like 10 portions. But it's okay. I'm very easy to eat the same thing over and over again. Like, it does not bother me. So I shall just do that. Right, and that is everything I purchased on my food shop. Hope that was inspiring for a bit of a high protein meal shop, because I feel like I try and make it quite high protein. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching my day in the life of a PT. This has actually kind of been a day and a half because today's the next day, but you know. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye.